Hey there internet friends, Johnny Yusuf here, and today I'm sharing with you guys a special video about one of the most interesting and entertaining projects that I've ever worked on. And some of you guys have been asking me an update on it because it just happened, and it's the Hoarder's house. I'm gonna walk you through it. I'm gonna teach you guys what I've learned from this. I've learned actually a lot about rehab and business from this project. Always learning. And before I start, you guys can see right here, there's a like button, and the reason it's there is because I'm gonna remind you, I need you guys to like this video. The more likes I get, the more it helps me grow my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. But once you do, let's start. So let's start with giving you guys a little background on this project. So I called the Hoarder's house because this house, out of hundreds of houses I've been to, was the most disgusting, full of crap house. And when I say full of crap, I literally mean full of crap. So this house is right across another house that I own in a neighborhood, and I just built a relationship with the neighbors, and the neighbors would complain to me about how disgusting this house was. I mean, you look at it, there was a massive hole in the roof. Like, I mean, we're talking about like 5 feet hole in the roof, and I couldn't imagine what it looks like when there's rain. And the neighbors, just chatting with the neighbors would complain about how the house is just in a very bad shape, and there's an old lady living there alone without much help, and they were concerned. So fast forward, I get a call from the neighbors saying, hey, the lady that lives in it passed away. Her son is coming in town to do a little walkthrough through the house, but he's probably gonna wanna sell it. You should come and meet with him. So the neighbors graciously connected us to each other, and I knew that this area is pretty valuable. And you know, I asked the owner, you know, the son, if I can look at it, and I walk in it, and it was literally, I could not walk too far. I could not go into some rooms because it was so disgusting. As you guys can see, the living room was packed with stuff. You guys can also see, which is pretty gross, there were bottles and bottles of what appeared to be pee, because it looked like the sewer lines and the water was not in the house for probably years, and which is so heartbreaking that someone lived in that condition. And there were just tons of piles of just gross stuff, tons of mold. It was just in a really bad shape. So this house was built around 1910, and it looks like the kitchen was never remodeled. We're talking about a 110-year-old house with a kitchen and a home that was never remodeled in any shape or form. So, you know, I knew that the project's gonna need a lot of money, but I also knew that the location is great and the house is so beautiful on the outside. And one of my love languages, like, I mean, I literally just, I don't think of anything that I love more when it comes to real estate, more than being able to see something that is so nasty, but you get to see the potential and restore it to what it used to be, and even make it better. So I got really excited about this project. The owner gave me I asked him how much you want for it, because it's just, I knew that the neighborhood sell, you know, you can buy a home in that neighborhood for up to $430,000, that size. But I also know that this project is gonna probably need $200,000 to rehab. So I asked him, how much do you want for it? I didn't wanna throw a number because I didn't wanna go too low and feel like I'm taking advantage of him, and I didn't wanna go too high and put myself in a bad situation. And I just asked him, what do you want for it? And he said, $60,000. And I thought, wow, $60,000? That's a great deal. So we agreed on the price. I bought the property, and I was so excited about rehabbing it. I went in and I imagined where the living room is gonna be, where the kitchen. I knew I can convert this house into 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 1 big kitchen, and it would be 3 stories. It would have a beautiful porch, and then right above it, it would have a balcony, a full balcony, and then right above it, there's the UGLIEST balcony, which is a little balcony that you can also open up and have a great view of the neighborhood. And in the back, on the 2nd floor, the master bedroom would have a back patio area, which would be really nice, like a little balcony too. So just have a lot of outdoor space. It's huge. The space was about 3,500 square feet, so there was a lot of space in there. And I was so excited about the project. And I was getting refinancing so I can have some funds to start doing the project. And in the meantime, while I was going through refinancing, I was trying to refinance my house, and I had some other financial obligations and stuff. So I was starting to feel a little tight, and I started realizing if I refinance my personal home, I may not be able to get another loan to rehab this property. So while the crew was working on it, they were cleaning it up. We've had to have 6 like massive, like the biggest size dumpsters for my crew to get rid of all the stuff that was in that house. And they were cleaning it up. I was meeting with the engineer, I was meeting with the general contractors to make plans, to get drawings in place, paying them for it. But in the process, after a couple of weeks of owning it, I realized that it was gonna be a lot of money to spend, and it would make really good profit because, like I said, I bought it for 60, probably needs 200,000, so that's 260, and I may be able to do it for less than 200. I'm just doing worst case scenario because I actually think I could have pulled it at 150, but I like to overplan. So 260,000, selling it for 400. Obviously there are realtors fees, other fees, a lot of taxes because it's a rehab, right? But I knew I would make good money. So I was planning to do all that, but in the process I realized with my funds being really tight, with me trying to refinance on my house and almost having to pick either refinance on my house or get financing on this, I just knew it would be really stretching to me. And usually I would just fight it and just go for it. But this time I decided to do something I haven't done really before, where I decided to just list it for sale and make quick profit. And my general contractor said, and he has a lot of experience, he's done a lot of flips, he gave me an advice and he said, Johnny, with real estate, you sometimes have to pick either to take a long time and a lot of pain to make a dime, or you can do a quick sale with not too much pain to make a nickel. And he's like, sometimes you just pick your battles. And I thought about it and I thought maybe this is a time where, even though I hate letting it go, but maybe this is a time where I just go in and out quickly and make a nickel and not try to make the dime. And the reason I did that is because, again, my time, my finances, everything was so stretched that I knew it would just be difficult and it would be a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of money that I may not have like just the capacity to give at that moment. So I listed it for sale. And I put it for sale and I got an offer for $155,000. Now, let me tell you, I didn't sell it as is. I put some money in it. I put, you know, money to completely clean it out, which was several $1,000s. And I also paid for an engineer for drawings that I've never used. I paid for the general contractor for his time planning. But at the end of the day, it was pretty great profit, and I sold it relatively quickly and I got out of the deal. And I'm really excited because I see that the new buyer has started working on it. So sometimes you're not the hero, sometimes you're just on the sideline and you get to clap and cheer someone on while they see them restoring the neighborhood and the city, and be okay with that and know that sometimes you have to pick your battles. So at the end of the day, I just encourage you, when I made this decision, I had to take my emotions out to say, yeah, I love the house, I can see how beautiful I can make it, but I have to think about it as a business. And right now, for my sake and my personal life, it's probably not best to keep it. So be able to learn to separate your emotional feelings towards the house, towards how you want to finish it, towards what you like and don't like in finishes, and make it more about what does the neighborhood, what does the house, and what do the buyers in the area really need. I hope this helps you guys with the next project. On to the next project, and I'm looking forward to the next video where I get to share with you guys more real estate stuff. Again, a reminder, please subscribe, please like the video, and if you have any questions about anything with this video or anything real estate related, just comment below. I will make sure to answer, and on to the next one. Love you guys.